Whoa guys, Kerbal here. Today we're going to Duna, the red planet. So here we got our rocket. Let's see if we can get this bad boy up in the air. Oh, stalled there a little bit, but it's going up. We'll take it. This rocket's actually not too terribly crazy. Let's see how it holds up. Yeah, look at that beautiful sight. Alright, here we go. We're getting ready to decouple our solid rocket boosters. Oh god, no! Hang on, guys. Oh, that didn't go as planned. Yeah, back to the drawing board. Alright, so here's an actual crazy rocket. Look at all them extra boosters I have on the sides. Well, hopefully this will work. Alright, time to dump some boosters. There we go. Oh, watch out below, guys. We're bombing the old Kerbal Space Center down there. It doesn't look like it actually hit anything. We'll take it. Yep, get them other ones off. They're banging into each other on the way down. There we go. Last one's. Ooh! Oh, wow. Look at that. We got lucky. It hit that one rocket there on the bottom, but somehow it held together. You don't ask questions in Kerbal Space Program, just go with it. Alright, here we are getting our orbit. If you've seen how I had it at a slanted angle there, that's because to get into the plane of Duna, it doesn't have the same plane as Kerbal does, so you gotta do it like that. It saves you a little bit of energy when you do your maneuver node to get there. There we go, we got our sideways orbit. Everything looks good so far. Alright, let's make a maneuver planner here to get to the old red planet. 165 days. It's a long time. Alright, making our maneuver node to get there. So I don't know why MechJeb does this all the time, but it'll throw itself off a little bit there. I don't know if the calculations just go bad or what, but I had to do a little bit of adjustments on the way there to get a nice rendezvous. So yeah, as right now we don't have one, so we're gonna fine tune our approach and hopefully we'll be able to get one this time. Alright, looks like MechJeb does the burn right here. We're gonna get her hit with the planet. And there we go. Alright, Dino, we're coming for you. Alright, here we are at the old red planet. So I wasn't quite sure. It's been a while since I played, but I wasn't sure if that brown line there was the one I really wanted or if I wanted the blue line, but I went ahead and went with that. And, hey. Well, I got to orbit around the moon. That's not what we wanted. So I try again here. Looks much better this time. Let's get an orbit around the actual planet. And this is about the best way I've found to do your orbits. Just keep going around to your PE and take a bunch off of the AP and just keep doing that little by little. It saves you some fuel. Not that if you look over on the left there, I got plenty of fuel. I got like almost 6 grand left yet. But we do gotta land and come back. Yeah, let's get that orbit a little bit closer. Hey, Ike, get out of our way, buddy. Constantly trying to capture the moon here. You see I already got a satellite. A relay satellite around the planet. Alright, here we go. Now we got a nice decent orbit. We're close enough to the planet. Time to find a place to land. Might be a little bit too close there on the other side. I didn't want to land in the dark, but it is what it is sometimes. Alright, you crazy rocket, get down there on the ground. Oh man, I don't know, it looks pretty Looks like we're on a steep incline here. And we're on the ground. No, 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 no. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I could tell just by looking at them hills around us. Alright, so here I decided to try to land near the South Pole. Now, the reason why I did this is I had a contract to get some Duna blueberries. So I readjusted, and here we are landing on the South Pole. Now here it looks much more stable than it was before. Let's cross our fingers and hope we can get on the ground. Yeah, it looks much, much better. Jebediah looks awesome. Awful happy over there. Come on, baby, you can do it. 13 meters, 12 meters, there we go. Oop, stay up, stay up, stay up. Haha, there we go, we got it. It's even correcting itself, we'll take that. Still leaning a little bit. Alright, now here, the whole reason why I built this ship like this is you'll see I have a crew cabin on the bottom. Now, I could have swore I could have got out of that damn door on the bottom, but apparently not. So I have 2 Kerbals trapped in there that I can't get out. At some point in the future, I gotta send a rescue mission for them. So I send Jeb out here. We're gonna grab ourselves some Martian blueberries. See one way in the distance there? I just took a stack of pennies and put them on my keyboard so I could just let him walk. Hey, there we go. There's some water in the soil. Nice. The red sandcastles are possible. They're making sandcastles, Jeb. Gotta get home, buddy. There's some temperature data. We observed some goo. The atmosphere is pretty thin. That's why they tell you it's hard to use. It is possible to use. There's our blueberries. But it's possible to use parachutes here, but it's usually not a very good idea. Alright, well, goodbye Kerbals on the ground. Jeb, you're heading home, buddy. Let's get this rocket back up into orbit. Oh, but hey, settle down, buddy, settle down. It's wobbling all over the place. Yeah, there we go. Help me out, Jeb. There we go. We got ourselves a nice north and south orbit. Now, I'll tell you, I didn't show it, but I fixed that so that we could go home easy enough. But here we are with a very steep trajectory. Here we are with a very steep trajectory going into the Kerbal, so I had to correct that, but I had plenty of fuel to fix it. Here we are making our last little orbit. As you see there, I still had 2,500 fuel, so I had more than enough fuel to get there and back. That's right, when you have that much fuel left, you might as well just hit your engines full speed ahead so you can slow down as much as possible. It helps a lot on the re-entry. Alright, here we are. We just used up the rest of our fuel, and hey, what the heck happened? Now, I know I put a decoupler on that thing. I have no idea why I didn't decouple. See me looking there, like, you can see it's not there, but somehow it's still attached to the rocket, so I just hold my hands up in the air and say, whatever, game. But Jebediah made it nice and easy to the ocean there, and there we go. One successful trip to Duna and back. So we're going to recover that vessel and see what kind of good old science we got. Oh yeah, look at that. 1,353 science. Now if I could have got them Kerbals out of that darn little science station I had, I could have got a lot more, but oh well, we'll take it. So alright guys, that's my trip to Duna. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time you see me, we're going to be going to Eve. That'll probably be a little bit because that takes quite a bit of doing. But until I see you next time, this is Kerbal saying goodbye. Have lots of fun launching space frogs into space.